Hello, Lego fans. Welcome back to Boone Builds. Today I am live building the Lego Star Wars set 75286 General Grievous' Starfighter. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm going to open this thing up and we're going to dive right in. I saw the Terrifying Tales video on Disney Plus. And there was a great segment with General Grievous and Darth Maul, and a hilarious moment when you see General Grievous's Starfighter. So that inspired me to build this model today, and I'm going to be building with you live. If you are watching live, go ahead and say hello in the live chat, and I'm going to dive right in here. So we've got a bag 1, a bag 2, and a bag 3. I think this build should be about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depending on how chatty we get here in the live chat. So I'm going to open up bag number 1 and we will dive in. Grumpy J is here. Alexander 23Z, Luke, Jake Sadovich. Jake Sadovich says, nice shirt. Yes, thank you very much. This is, I believe, a one-of-a-kind shirt, as it is blue. And I think Castle Corey has the other one of this shirt, but it's on black, and all the others are a little bit different. So it looks like we've got a Obi-Wan Kenobi figure in bag number 1. I'm going to keep opening up the bags. Thank you all for watching. Sergeant Bricks says, wish I knew where my set was. I'd build it right now if I could. Oh, yeah, that would be fun. Sorry you don't know where it is. Grumpy J says, are you going to make Old Ben take the high ground? Ha 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 ha. We'll see about that. I actually have ideas for what I might do with this set after I've done building it, but you'll have to wait and see. All right, here we go. Diving right in. That's right, we get to build Obi-Wan first. And this is Obi-Wan as he looked, around episode 2, Clone Wars-ish. But he doesn't have all his gear on, so he's really just Jedi Kenobi here. DJ Switch PDX, morning Boone, sup chat. Hey there, DJ Switch. DJ Switch and I met at Rose City Comic Con back in September, which now is crazy. It is November 1st, so that means that was 2 months ago. DJ Switch says, this was such a fun build. The Grievous Mini is really fascinating. Yeah, I can't wait to build that. Choops is here. I have this set and love the Grievous figure. Awesome. 36 Bricks is here. Good morning. Oh, that's a different song. Good morning, sunshine. Thanks for joining me. So there is the Obi-Wan minifigure. And I think we can get a little close-up look at that guy. And some dirt on my table. Sergeant Brick says, didn't know they were still having Rose City. Yeah, they had it this year in September. We'll go to here. That should be good. All right, 36 Bricks says, hit that like button. Thanks, everybody. Hit that thumbs up button if you like watching my live streams. I love when the first step in a Lego model is just like sliding 2 plates together. Like you're not actually attaching anything, but they give you the arrows to show to like slide these together as if like that's the appropriate way to do it. Lovely. And we've got one yellow 2x8 plate in here. And that's kind of a fun color to have in the middle of this gray ship. Star Wars ships, notoriously gray. And let's see, there's a nice long That must be a 2x12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we got a 2x12 plate there that goes across. Some wedge plates up in here. And of course, I picked 2 of the same side first. Where's the other side? There it is. Found it. Alexander says, I don't know how you couldn't like Boone's shows. I don't think it's a matter of like people actively disliking. It's just that a lot of people don't know. It doesn't occur to them to hit the like button. And I'm also not very good at reminding people. So thank you very much for folks like 36 Bricks and Alexander in the live chat who helped me remind everybody. Choops. Best part is this set has no stickers. Awesome. Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with stickers. I kind of, as a kid, I loved putting stickers on toys, you know, like back in the 80s and 90s. I'd buy like Kenner toys, Batman, stuff like that, Ghostbusters, even like Playmates Star Trek stuff in the 90s. And one of my favorite things about getting a new toy was kind of putting it together and applying the stickers. And I think toy manufacturers at large it seems they've leaned away from that. Like if you buy a toy, I'm not talking about Lego here, but if you buy a toy, generally speaking, that has stickers, there's a good chance those stickers are already going to be applied, or, you know, they're really just doing a lot more printing than they used to. I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit so you can see some of the instructions here. Yeah, DJ Switch says my chat has to remind me to do that stuff too. It's not just you. Haha. Awesome. Well, that's good to know. That is good to hear. And so, you know, the sticker question in the Lego fan community tends to be, you know, really two-sided, right? Like there's people who love stickers and there's people who do not love stickers, or whatever the opposite of loving stickers is. I think stickers are cool, especially when you can get your hands on a sticker sheet that has a lot of cool stickers that would be great for like spicing up your mocks a little bit. Bretsky is here. Bretsky says, good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, it is just barely still morning where I'm at. So we've got time traveler Bretsky with us, wishing us good afternoon from somewhere where it's already afternoon. That's fun. Glenn says, applying stickers is just as nail-biting as performing a life or death operation. Yeah, I suppose it can be. I just don't really, I don't know. I don't give it too much thought. I use the brick separator. I kind of take a stab at it, you know, and if I'm really not happy with it, then I'll sort of peel it back and try again. But for the most part, I just kind of go with my first attempt, and I'm usually pretty pleased with it. But I understand that some people may actually like have a more difficult time just applying stickers, in which case I could understand it would be really, really an unpleasant experience. Brian says, good evening from Scotland as well, Boone. Hey, great. Thank you very much, Brian. What time is it there in Scotland? I would love to know. We were actually just talking about the times of my streams the other day. And, you know, this might be a good time because I feel like I'm probably hitting lunchtime for a lot of folks in the United States. So if you're working, maybe you get to watch this, or if you work from home, you might get to watch it anyway. And then it's early enough in the day that it's still like before sleepy time in Europe. So I put these in the wrong place. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, Luke says, when you see stickers across 2 bricks plates on old sets, shutters, for some reason I don't know. Yeah, I didn't like doing it, but I always thought it was kind of cool. Here's what I'll tell you I thought was cool about that is when I started, you know, digging through like bulk tables at Bricks and Minifigs and stuff like that, when I was sort of first starting to build up my Lego parts collection as an adult, I always thought it was really cool to find a set of two elements with a sticker that goes across, and to find it still intact was always kind of exciting. Because I think official sets did that when I was a kid, and I didn't like doing it to my own creations when I was a kid, but sometimes I would. Like if it was something that I was really pleased with and I didn't feel like I would imagine then that I would never take it apart. And some of those things still exist. I think I'm actually going to make a video about that pretty soon. Yeah, Choop says, glad they don't do it anymore. Let's see. Somebody said something about Scotland. My sister, DJ Switch, says, my sister visited Scotland a few years ago. She said it was absolutely gorgeous there. Oh, I bet. Scotland's definitely sort of a bucket list kind of location for me. There aren't all that many places I really care to go to in the world, but Scotland is certainly one of them. Here's an interesting thing that you don't see all that often, especially anymore, is like these massive plates getting pressed together. And they're not completely overlapping, so I think that's probably why it's allowed. But I feel like this is a way that I sort of learned to like build up the bottom of vehicles and stuff like that, is just by kind of like, lining up your plates and then kind of doing a second layer or even a third layer of plates to just kind of get a nice firm foundation. But you actually don't see that very often in sets. But here it's kind of happening. Maybe the shape of this vehicle is what kind of makes that necessary. Sergeant Brick says, I've been to Scotland. Homer Simpson. Welcome, Homer Simpson. Your name is Homer Simpson Plays Mobile Games. At first, I thought it was Homer Simpson Playmobil. And I was like, well, anyway. Homer Simpson says, I'm currently building bag 3 of the Minecraft Pig House. Awesome. Well, we can build together, even if we're not building the same thing. Hanif Brothers Legos says, how was your Halloween? What was your costume? I was Darth Vader. I did not dress up because now each year I sort of help my daughters, construct their costumes. So then I am sort of left with not a lot of time to think about what I would dress up as. And it's fun to sort of live vicariously through them. I dressed up as a Ghostbuster for many years for Halloween as an adult. And because I put like years into building my proton pack and I wanted an excuse to use it. I actually think that that's how the Ghostbusters cosplay fandom sort of was born, out of all these people who wanted to be a Ghostbuster for Halloween, but then they spent like tons of time and energy and money in some cases to build their proton packs. So they're like, well, I don't want to just wear this on Halloween. But my Ghostbusters jumpsuit doesn't really fit me anymore. So we'll see. Maybe I can I think I'm headed in the right direction, that maybe that thing will fit me again, but I don't know. I've sort of gotten so into Lego. I would love to do some Lego cosplay. I've got ideas for costumes that I think could be really cool. Maybe I'll have one done by Bricks Cascade or something. Okay, I just want to glance at the page and make sure I haven't missed anything. When I'm chatting, when I'm interacting with the live chat, I tend to just kind of like look at the whole page and like apply all the pieces I see. I build like that even when I'm just building by myself. Sometimes I'll just build with fairly little regard to like what order all the pieces on the page actually go in. And that can, that can trying to figure out how to say this euphemism, like that can bite me in the end, if I just ignore one piece or something like that, and then I discover that I've made a mistake. I feel like the focus on my overhead cam is not great. I'm going to see if I can work on that a little bit. Is that better? I don't know. We'll see. Sergeant Brick says, have you seen the skin Lego masks? I don't know. Are you talking about like the one Adam Savage made that's like I think it was Adam Savage, or it might have been like What a Workshop or something like that. That they made like this big Lego Man helmet thing mask that looks like if a Lego person was a real human, and it's really freaky because it looks like skin. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, you said bet most of your audience are AFOLs. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say now. I think most of the people that come and interact in the live chats are, but I'm sure there are some kids and some teenagers that like to watch. Yeah, and it's got like sort of weird eyelashes and eyes, and it's that Lego thing. If you want to get creeped out, go look for that. I don't know what to search for, like real skin Lego or something like that. If you YouTube that, you'll probably get it. Glitch Milkshake, that's a great name. Hey Boone, I've been watching since Lego Masters. Thank you for inspiring me and many other Lego fans. Oh, Glitch, thank you very much. That is very kind of you. I appreciate your kind words always. 36 bricks, too kind. Did you get any sets last night? And are there any sets coming out soon that you're really excited for? 36 bricks with a $5 super chat. $5 super chat. Thanks, buddy. I didn't get any sets last night. You mean like for AFOL Appreciation Day? Or like for free at people's Halloween doors, or what? And are there any sets coming out soon that I'm really excited for? I don't know. I don't know if there are any sets that I'm really excited for. It takes a special set for me to get like really excited in advance. I need to sneeze. All right, I'm good. Let me think about it. I've heard, I don't know if this is official or rumors, but I've heard about like Jim Henson, like maybe Muppets inspired sets coming next year. And that's really exciting to me. What else? The Office is cool, but I'm not really into those. I love The Office, so I might try to get my hands on that set, but I've not been super thrilled by those sets that are just like kind of the scene from a sitcom. I was gonna say show. Went with sitcom. So it's Muppets. All right, 36 Brick says, I've heard Muppets CMFs next year, but not heard about sets. Yeah, well, let's think about is there any precedence for getting the CMFs first and then sets? Maybe Simpsons? Or was that the other way around? Let's see. I don't know what you mean, Corbin. Corbin Builds. Hey, Corbin Builds. Thanks for being here. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I don't make any mistakes with the geometry up here at the front of the ship. I'm very excited about finishing this thing because I'm excited about what I'm going to do with it when I'm done. I've had this idea for like maybe a year, and I just haven't cracked this thing open. So I'm pretty pleased. Colin Hibbert says, hi from Edmonton, Boone. Have you done the custom minifig creator at the Lego store yet? No, I haven't. Every time I've been to a Lego store that has a custom minifig creator, they've got it shut down. So I haven't been to one. I don't believe they have that one. No, they don't have it. I think they're only flagship stores and maybe just a few so far. But haven't. Golden Light Pictures is here. Hello, Golden Light. DJ Switch says, I'm definitely down for some Muppets. I'd love a Lego Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. Oh my gosh, I want the bus so bad. Wouldn't the Electric Mayhem bus just be an incredible Lego set? Say yes. Lego, please say yes. I gotta have that. Oh, it'd be so cool. It'd sort of be like the Yellow Submarine, but in bus form, kind of. And that's an iconic vehicle to Muppets. Like, Lego is all about, I mean, not all about, but it's hard to imagine Lego without vehicles. And so if you're going to have a Muppet theme, give us that Electric Mayhem bus. I got to have it. Dave Morgan. Hey, Dave, I saw your message just before going live. So I hope that's not an urgent request, but I will certainly get back to you on that. Yeah. Big stuff. Big stuff coming from Boone Builds. Big stuff coming from Dave Morgan's channel. Dave's my buddy. All right. That's everything on that page. All right, good, Dave. No urgency. Sounds great. Well, this is curious. I wonder what's up with this. Is it just Greeble? Or does it do something? It must do something. Okay. I'm thinking this is going to be a play feature. Don't give it away if you know what it is. Let's just wait and find out for those who don't know what this is. I'm going to do this. And one of these. Homer Simpson says, I love Janice. Yeah, she's hilarious from the Muppets. What did DJ Switch say? Oh, DJ Switch says, grew up playing the sax, so Zoot is my guy. Sweet. Hey, Jeannie. Thanks for watching. Jeannie says, bears in a Studebaker. Yep. And this gets one of these. This is a fiddly little submodel to like build before putting it on. Not 100% sure that's the way I would have designed that, but I guess it's okay. So I have a feeling that this probably like drops some kind of bomb or something. That's my guess, but I don't know yet. Glenn says the Electric Mayhem bus would be perfect as a Lego set. Make the same size as the Mystery Machine and give it a price between $35 and $40. Yeah. I sort of imagine it would be the same size as like the Hidden Side bus. I don't know if it. Yeah, the Mystery Machine is such a good set. All right, let's all start a rumor. That hey, Corbin, please read the chat rules. They're at the bottom of the description of this video. Thank you, bud. Sergeant says, what do we do with the Opera House critics, though? Oh, yeah. Statler and Waldorf. I don't know. They need to be in there somewhere, right? Maybe they just get like a little bunk on the top of the bus with a curtain, like a red curtain, and it can slide open. And I don't know. This is cool. I kind of feel like maybe I want there to be some awesome features with this set. So I can't wait till the end of the stream and we can kind of go over what all the features are. Remind me to do that. I don't want to. Sometimes I get excited about finishing a stream and then I just kind of like wrap it up and jump off. But today I want to make sure I take a look at the functions of this model when it's done. Okay, this is cool. I really like what they did here with these kind of tile looking things that oh, too close. Whoa. The 1x4, I think of them as tiles or plates, but they only have studs at each end. And so when you put this on, it makes this nice pattern, but it's kind of in this like diminishing triangular shape there. That's pretty clever. I like how they did that. All right, there we go. Colin says Muppet Theater with all the human guests. Start with Alice Cooper and Mark Hamill. Something makes me think that might be too many property rights to secure, but it would be hilarious. It would be a great mock. That would be a good one. I want to make. Did anyone ever see the episode of Reading Rainbow where LeVar Burton goes to the library and Kermit the Frog is there? So if we get a Kermit the Frog minifig, I kind of want to recreate that scene, and I'll make like a LeVar Burton minifig. I think that would be fun. Ooh, Choop says Muppet vignettes would be great. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because there's so many, right? There's so many different things they could do. Decades and decades of famous Muppet scenes. Golden Light says, "Oh, we're for sure getting Kermit the Frog." I'm sure we will. I guess I didn't know it was official that we're getting those Muppets. I call those 1x4 plates 710 pickup jumpers, reference to bowling 710 split. Okay, that's funny. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's gonna stick with me, because I used to like bowling, but I've never like been like way into bowling. Like I've never known enough to like for the 710 pickup to have like clicked in my head what you were talking about right away without you saying bowling. But that is funny. Jake Sadovich says Pigs in Space would be a cool mock. Oh, absolutely. Somebody's gonna make Pigs in Space. It could be you, Jake. We gotta find out when we're getting those Muppet CMFs. Has anybody in the chat said whether it's is that still rumored at this point, or is it official? Or maybe it's one of those things that's like on a list somewhere, but it hasn't actually been announced. Yeah, I'm going to want to get me those Muppets CMFs. Okay, they're rumored. Golden Light says they are rumored for May 2022. Okay. Cool. I need a Charlie the Unicorn set along with Candy Mountain. Okay. I did these wrong. Did I? Oh no. I did this side wrong. I did one side wrong and the other side right. It's got to go like this. Whole thing has to go forward on this side. And that looks better. Like that. No, it's just I have a rule in there about my moderators. So that's just it's a private process. It's not It's not a process that's open to the public. And thanks to my moderators who are here. Y'all are awesome. Helping us keep the chat a fun and safe place to be. Brick Finder has posted about the Muppets CMS. Okay. Dave Morgan says, and I have to get back to work now. Enjoy the rest of the stream, everyone. Thanks for being here, Dave. You're awesome. Dave Morgan, everybody. Now, there's this big cavity underneath this front piece here. And you could put some serious hidden stuff in there. But there's no real easy way to open it. You just got to take that big curved wedge plate off, wedge brick off. Thank you, DJ Switch. Says big ups to the mods. Bum, 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 bum. Had a little bit of Jurassic Park popping into my head there. Did you hear it? It almost popped out. All you got was the bum bum ba-dum bum. Ba-dum ba-dum bum bum. Uh-oh. Wrong movie. $36 Brick says, Brett and Jake are awesome. Dave is just okay. No, Dave is a champion. Dave is a champion mod. Okay, I see what it does now. So there's going to be one of these spring-loaded launchers underneath the underside of the ship here. And then when you sort of bump this thing back here, it's going to launch that out. But we don't get the launcher yet, or we don't get the projectile yet. That must come in a later bag. Oh, I know your buddies. I feel like I have to defend him. Jeff McElwee is here, everybody. I'm nearing the end of bag one. How far in are we? Half hour? Yeah. See, I said that this would be a... What did I say? I said it would be an hour and a half or 2 hours. So we're on track for that. This is really cool. It has a sliding canopy. So it like, I assume it'll sort of back up to something there and then slide open to there. That's rad. I got to remember that one. That's a fun function. Oh, and right now we're about to put on the pieces that make it stop. Make it stop. Right there, I think. Oh, no, they slide past that, but they get stopped by this, I'm assuming. Choops says that is a weird rare connection for the launcher. Yeah, we can take a closer look at that. So we've got studs in not the anti-studs, but the tubes. So that is fairly uncommon that the instructions show you to put the studs in the tubes, because this is a 3x4 sub-assembly. So if you went in the anti-studs, it would be offset to one side. But it's got us putting studs in tubes here, so it's perfectly centered. And you can do that anywhere you want. Here's a little tip for you. Anywhere you want to jump to the very center of 4, which you can do with a 2x2 jumper, but you also don't need a 2x2 jumper. You can just take a round 1x1 plate. Some people just call these loose studs, and you can just shove it right between 4 studs there, and it's a really nice solid connection, because it's exactly what's going on with the tube in the center of a 2x4. Fits right in the center of those 4 studs, and the exact same thing's going on when you just put one in. So then you've got this sort of offset, right? Here I am doing a little tutorial in the middle of a build. So now you see that's totally offset. So if you wanted something, let's say you wanted a one layer of something that was, let's say 8x8, and then you wanted the next layer of that thing to be 7x7, you could have the 7x7 perfectly centered over the 8x8 by using that method. Or you could use the 2x2 jumper, but it's if you don't have a bunch of those laying around or whatever. Jeff says no Rolf. No thanks. Oh, what would Rolf say? This is sort of my Rolf voice. It's also that, that big bear. There's that big bear that. All right, here's another mistake I made. I put studs in the stud launchers, and it doesn't call for it yet in the instructions. So now I'm a stud short for right here. So I guess I'll get the studs for those stud launchers later. So now we've got a stop for that canopy, and it'll go back and forth. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Did he sing that, or am I thinking of that? I think I'm thinking of that. Give me a song that Rolf sang. Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here. Today on Sesame Street Flash News. Oh, Kermit. Golden Light says, at least you admit your mistakes. Yeah, I've always thought this is a little bit different than that, but I really admire Adam Savage. I don't know if you watch Adam Savage on Tested. He was one of the hosts of Mythbusters back when that was still airing. And on his YouTube channel, he'll have these guests come on. And when his guests come on and are able to tell him something that he's never heard before. All right, so I'll finish that story in a minute. I'm about to be done with bag 1, but I've got a pile of extra parts here, and this is the blaster for Obi-Wan. But there's one part here that should not be an extra part. So it means I need to go back and figure out where it goes. It's probably underneath somewhere. I'm going to make a guess about where it goes. It's probably just maybe under the underside of this. No, that goes on right there. Oh, it's probably right here. So, yep, there it is. Found it. It's really easy to miss parts when I'm chatting with the live chat. All right. Here we go. This is a pretty satisfying first bag, I gotta say. And I've had ideas for some modifications that I want to make to this model. And if I'm guessing correctly about how the sides attach, I think it's going to make the modifications that I'm interested in quite easy. So I should be able to do that, and you'll see it very soon. But I'm probably not going to do it like in this video. So there's a magic segue. If you want to see that, you should probably subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. And follow me on Instagram at instagram.com/Boone Builds. So that you don't miss out on the cool thing that I turn this General Grievous' Starfighter into. Kermit and the Piano Guy are classic. Yep, absolutely. I can't do Gonzo. I can do Grover. Mm-hmm. Near, far. Which is also basically Yoda. I also, if I say so myself, I'm losing my humility here, but I also have a killer Yoda shadow puppet. So if we're ever together somewhere and we can find a bright light, ask me to show you my Yoda shadow puppet. Do or do not. There is no try. Golden Light Pictures. I'm just now realizing Grover sounds just like Yoda. Yeah, it's the same puppeteer, Frank Oz. And he's basically doing the same voice, except they were like, I think I've talked about this before, where this is what I imagine. I have no idea if this is anywhere remotely true. And so he comes on and he's doing the voice for Yoda, and they're like, George is like, aren't they gonna realize that that's the same voice as Grover? And so then somebody is like, what if you switch around the verb tense? And they're like, that's it. Phenomena. Phenomena. Grota. Yoda. Y-O-D-A Yoda. I have found 2 Yoda minifigures in bulk lots recently. Like, old batches of brick that like a friend gave me. And 2 pretty great Yoda figures. One is like the Clone Wars cartoon Yoda. Realizing my posture is off today, and I think it's because my mic is in the way of my parts. So I kept going like this. DJ Switch says this town needs a dorky karaoke party. I got to look into that next year. Ooh, a full karaoke would be awesome. I might do like a Boone Builds, like a local Boone Builds karaoke party. And then just like notify people that like if you wanna come to this karaoke party, you're gonna be in the video that gets made about it. And just like hire a videographer to come and just like shoot the whole thing and edit it together and then post it on the channel. I don't know how many of my local AFOL friends are into karaoke, but that would be fun. Is this set only 2 bags? No, Bretsky, this set is 3 bags. We are on bag 2. I've just opened bag 2 of General Grievous's Starfighter. And if I shift this slightly, then you can see all of what we've done so far in frame. You can see the 2 minifigs there. These are the leftover pieces I've had so far. 36 Bricks says, fly me up. I'll film it. Okay. Can I get a flight for the price of a local videographer and then you do it for free? I'll think about it. It would be even better to do it like the day before or the day after, like Bricks Cascade or something like that. So a whole bunch of people are here. All right. And Jeff McElwee says, get a few drinks in and everyone's into karaoke. Oh, I'm always into karaoke. I am into karaoke at the drop of a hat. I would do karaoke right now. Okay, this is kind of cool. This thing back here, I don't know if this like goes down as the back, like the back sort of landing gear, and then flips up to be the sort of the tail of the ship. Let me look at the picture. I guess it actually is down while it's flying. Does that seem right? I don't know. Maybe they got that wrong on the picture. Our Dude Brick says, I do a pretty good Sweet Home Alabama. All right. All right, Our Dude. Our Dude, when I look at your screen name, I think it says Rude Bricks, because my brain sort of mashes together the R and the dude. And I'm like, oh, don't be rude, Bricks. But you're Our Dude Bricks. Oh, I never finished that story about Adam Savage. I got distracted by the end of the bag. So I feel like Adam Savage on his YouTube channel, Tested, will sometimes have these guests that are like talking about something specific. Like he'll have a guest in his studio. He hasn't really done that since quarantine started, but he used to do it a little bit more. This is cool. I love this kind of stuff where you do a little submodel, and then it kind of attaches onto the snot on the side of a vehicle. That's rad. When they started doing that with Batmobiles, I thought it was so cool. And there are times when the guest that Adam has on will be able to tell him something that is new information to him. And he accepts new information with a joyful, sort of a joyful, ignorance sounds like such a bad word, but just kind of the joy of learning something new that he doesn't always have to come across as the expert, right? So he models for me, I believe, and all of us maybe who watch him. He models this kind of like graceful acceptance of like someone else's expertise in just a really nice way, I think. That came from when somebody said earlier, like, at least I'm willing to admit my mistakes, because I got to the end of a bag and then I had to go back and look for where a thing was missing or something like that, or I'd put something on wrong. That was it. I'd put something on wrong on one side, and I think somebody was like, well, at least you're willing to admit your mistakes. That's the kind of person I want to be. I don't want to be the kind of person that can't admit they've made a mistake or can't admit that they don't know everything. That's where that story came from. All right, I'm putting the other side of this little detail on. We're all human, right? Luke says, yeah, the point of life is, for me, is learning. Cool. I can't argue with that. That'd be interesting to hear how a bunch of different people would answer that question. Like, what is the purpose of life for you? These pieces are going to hold on with just 2 studs, which makes me a little nervous, but maybe it's okay. I guess it feels pretty sturdy. Brick Von Baron says, I love his work and know exactly what you're referring to. There's 1,000 ways to do something. Adam takes the collective knowledge and fine-tunes his crafts. Yep. And he's just like joyful about it. He'll say like, I did not know that. Or like, oh, really? Just the way he encounters new information. It's just kind of like this joyful learning. All right. I feel like I'm missing something. It is a 1x2 plate in dark gray. And my eyes are just not seeing it for some reason. Did I use the wrong thing somewhere? Well, I found the one that goes on the other side. So now I just got to find, there it is. Found it. Bretsky says, no, not me. I know everything and never make mistakes. Well, you know, I guess we all can't be imperfect. Or we can't all be imperfect. It's a joke. This is one of my favorite pieces, everybody. A plate with holes in the top. A Technic plate. I find them so helpful and diverse. Versatile is probably the word I was looking for. Jeff McElwee is building the Ghostbusters Firehouse with me. I mean, building the Ghostbusters Firehouse while I build. Thanks, Jeff. That sounds fun. That is a great set. I've got mine up there. Full disclosure, I've robbed a few pieces from it over the years for mocks and commissions and stuff. But from the outside, it looks perfect. The Toadborg is here. The Toadborg. The Toadborg. For some reason, Toadborg sounds like a German word to me. I think we build like one of the sort of engine sides in this bag, and then we must build the next one in the third bag. That probably helps with like some of the confusion of slopes that go different directions. Luke says, how does one get Lego commissions? Well, all of mine have just come from like people reaching out to me, you know, like companies reaching out, some individual people, but mostly companies reaching out to me in my social media, like on Instagram or through my website, saying like, hey, all right, this thing's getting to a place where I really have to pay attention to what I'm doing, because I've kind of lost my place in the page. I'm just sort of like putting pieces on. Oh, that's the problem. I missed one flip. And so a lot of my commission requests come through email. But yeah, that's how it happens. Becky Buck, I'm gonna take a stab at it. Farias. I'll just call you Becky today. I hope I didn't butcher your last name there. Thanks for being here. Grumpy J says, well, Boone Nation, I must get ready for work. Had fun. Great work, Boone. See you on the stud side. Absolutely. Thanks, Grumpy J. Sweet. Swedish fish. All right, I'm getting somewhere here. Oh, Becky said, yes, you got it right. Okay. Well, then, I think I said Farias. I'm not going to say it again. If I got it right the first time, I'll count that as good luck on my part. And I tend in the live chat, I tend to kind of start to shorten people's, when I've seen people before, I kind of start calling them by just sort of like the first word or two of their screen name anyway. I hope that didn't bother people. DJ Switch says, can I use Sia on the stud side? I kind of love that. Who said that? Was that Grumpy J? The Toadborg. Most call me Toad or Toadborg. All right, Toad. All right, Toadborg. Toadborg. I can hear that as like kind of a Toadborg. 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 I. Right? It's not everybody gets their screen names put into song by Boone in a Boone stream. Just the ones that are truly inspiring. All right. Little bit of gold action in this model. Just a few little gold pieces floating around. Clip it, Toadborg. You've got your theme song, says Bretsky. Peter Brick Von Baron says, sounds like a Peter Griffin tune. I think it was Ozzy Osbourne, but just not. I wasn't making a great attempt to make it super legible in tune. Okay, we've got a 2x4 brick with axle holes going down through the tubes. This is a pretty cool element. I remember when this element came out because they put that element in our Bricklink A-Fold design program models back in 2019. And we had to sign an NDA or something like that because that element hadn't been announced yet. But they accidentally misprinted. I think they printed like, how many of those sets were made? There were, I think, 2,500 of each made, and there were at least 10. So we'll just say I'll say 30,000 sets were produced of all this, not each one, but of all of those sets. And each set had a custom printed brick from the Lego headquarters. And I don't think I'm allowed to talk about that. Anyway, that brick ended up being this 2x4 with axles. But it was sort of happening before anybody knew that was going to be an active element. So, all right, what have I done? What have I done? Something. I've done something. This goes across here. So I've got a handful of those. Maybe I should do a giveaway of some of those. I'll get on Bricklink and see if they're worth anything, and if they're worth something, maybe I'll incorporate them into a giveaway. Okay, there's that. All that is good. This goes in here. I've really done some parts out of order here. Okay. Jake Sadovich, yeah, says, ooh, I have a few of those, LOL. Yep. You certainly would have a few of those. We could probably get them to give us some more when we're down there. We'll have to see what they have lying around. Jake, have you ever been to this is a question directly for Jake Sadovich. Have you ever been to the Bricklink headquarters? Is that right? Okay, that looks right. That looks right. That looks right. Homer Simpson plays mobile games. No, you can't get a song by asking for a song. You can only get a song if the spirit of musical inspiration hits me when I see your name. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It just like generally it'll come. It'll just come. So it's not about earning it. Golden Light, it's not about earning the song. I mean, unless you just happened to make a magical choice when you made your YouTube screen name, and that just sort of like, inspire. It's visceral. It's not a choice I make. It's not something I can just choose to do. It has to happen to me. Yeah, Homer says, "Oh, I get it now." Yeah, sorry. I could, but it wouldn't be authentic to the craft. I'm missing so many things here. I'm just really bad at chatting and building at the same time. I need to like retrain my brain or something like that. Yeah, there it is. DJ Switch. The song chooses you, not the other way around. Yeah, that's kind of it. That's kind of it. Yeah. I have been known to make up songs on request for notable super chats, but I almost chose not to say that because I didn't want it to sound like an ask, because it's really not. I feel like I can joke around with y'all. I can joke around with y'all like that, right? I think so. Jay Sadovich says those bricks are $6.50 and up on Bricklink. Okay. I mean, that's not crazy. It's not like $20, but although maybe you said $6.50 and up, maybe some of them are going for $20. I put that in the wrong place. And here's the other one. Jeff McElwee. Step 1, get a hard to pronounce last name. Step 2, take care of Slurpee Fund for 2 months. Step 3, have a cultured friend on the show and knows Irish Scottish hijinks. Step 4, profit. Is that it? Is that how to do it? I'm glad someone figured it out. Because I know I haven't. All right. There must be something that goes inside this or something. Otherwise, there wouldn't be all these like tiles and stuff. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Don't spoil it for me. I want to be surprised when I finish building. Oh, by the way, Jeff, I turned on a few of my old Buzz Lightyear videos. So I don't know if I have them in a playlist or not. But if you really wanted to see them, don't do it now. Stay here with us, but do it later. If you really wanted to see my old Buzz Lightyear videos, you could go to my channel. You could go to videos and then just sort by most viewed. And you're going to get some old Buzz Lightyear action figure action in there. Sorry, I haven't put together a playlist for them. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to leave those active or not. We'll see what happens. What I don't want is I don't want a bunch of people subscribing because of those videos alone and then finding that like that's not really what I'm doing. Maybe I don't care. Maybe I don't care. Okay. Luke says, yeah, I watched the Buzz videos earlier. Boone, really good. Jake Sadovich said, also, I answered your question a minute ago, but you were focusing on building. Oh. I have not. Hopefully one day. I wanted to go a few months ago when I was in San Diego, but didn't make it. Yeah, hopefully you get to go one day. I hope you do, bud. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, and I maybe shouldn't say it on the No, I don't want to advertise that, but I did get to go to the Bricklink headquarters once, and they were very, very warm and welcoming to me that day. But it is an office, so I don't necessarily know that it's not really like open for stuff like that. Okay, so something slides in to this. Jake and I had the great pleasure of being involved with the first A-Full design program. And actually, I guess it was the only A-Full design program, because that's not what they're calling it the second time around. Now it's called the Bricklink design program. Okay, what's the point of this? This is like a piece that slides in and out. So it must do something. Is it part of like, I don't know. We'll see. Don't spoil it. Homer Simpson says it's an instinct, a feeling. DJ Switch says, Boone Builds, it takes all kinds to build a tribe. More vids is always better than less. Sure. Okay. I'll buy it. I'll buy it for now. We'll see how it goes. I'll leave them up. Yep. Okay. So that worked. Oh, nope. There's another thing. Oh, yeah. Then this goes. Whoa. What? This goes like that? That's not even attached to anything. It's just sort of sitting there. Oh, because there was supposed to be another one of these down here. Oh, no. DJ Switch. Oh. See, it just happens. DJ Switch PDX. DJ Switch PDX. DJ. DJ Switch. He knew too much. He went too far. In the city with grass-fed chicken. I can't help it. Sometimes I just can't help it. I can't help it. Boy, I can't help it. Boone, you're wild with your improv tunes. Well, yeah, sometimes they just come to me. Thanks. I do my best with the narration voice. Here's 3 weird gold flowers going on to this. All right. Come on. DJ Switch PDX says, why am I not recording this? DJ Switch, if you send me an email and if I have time, I'll try to send it to you. That's really bad precedence on my part because I cannot do that for everybody. But so now this doesn't slide out anymore. What was the point of that? I don't get it. This locks that in. Is it just for like making the geometry the way they wanted it, and it was a weird like build? So they had to give you a unique way to put it together? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong. Okay, there's that and that. Those are not that. All right. Well, It seems like here. All right, folks who have built this, did you encounter a spot where you didn't have in bag 2 everything you needed? Because I've got 2 of these kind of wedge slopes, and one is supposed to be left and the other is supposed to be right, and I have 2 left. So let's see, this goes here, and this goes here, and this goes here. So is the part wrong, or have I done something wrong? Let me take this back off and remind myself if there were any in there. That wouldn't make any sense, I don't think. Oh, this whole thing opens. Oh, Boone, come on. So now this whole thing slides open and you can put something in there. Probably room for 2 lightsabers on each side, since Grievous has so many lightsabers. But I still feel like I'm missing that piece. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens if I get 2 in the other one. Boss told me to wait due to being so slow. Yay, I can enjoy more. Oh, okay. All right, good. Well, congratulations. All right. Come on. The wedge slope thing are an exact number with no spares, so double check you have the right ones. Well, I only see those 2 places to put them on this. So maybe I made a mistake over here. This is it. I found it right here. So this one should be here. I forgot that I built some of this in bag 2. I was imagining that I had only built this in bag 2. So this goes here. This goes here. Thanks for the prompt there, DJ Switch. That certainly helped me out. And then this goes like this. Cool. This is a sweet ship. I wish there was like more of this ship in kind of like throughout Star Wars. I was really pleased to see it in Terrifying Tales. Okay, that's cool. All right. Okay. That goes there. DJ Switch says, there you go. I did the same thing when building mine. Yeah. Luke says Grievous was terrifying in the Clone Wars animated series. How often did they show his ship? Was it fairly often? All right, here we go. We're going to engage this. Dude, I just turned the page and it shows the Grievous figure and he looks incredible. Here we go. Bump. Sweet. That's rad. It's sort of like the Batmobile in Batman Returns. You know what I'm talking about? Like the Bat missile mode. All right, everybody, this is it. It is time to open bag 3, and I think we are exactly on track for this to be a 2-hour stream. That means it is 12:15 here. We will go to 1 or somewhere around there. We get to build the Grievous. The Grievous minifigure. Oh, he's such a weird dude, right? Look at this. Brick Von Baron says, sounds weird, but I'm curious for future media ideas. What does that mean? Brick Von Baron, can you expand on what you mean by that a little bit? You're curious for future media ideas. Oh. See previous comment. Question. If I wanted to make a short compilation of YouTubers saying my name, would I need permission to use the clip from a live stream? I mean, the answer is yes, you would need permission. That's the easy answer. Okay, the only weird thing about this Grievous minifigure is I feel like he often has a really wide stance. And when you put his legs on, he's just got kind of a narrow stance. Like, I guess that's how it has to work for him to be able to stand right onto two studs. Man, now this makes me want to get the Grievous construction figure. Brick Von Baron, I don't know how to answer that question. I think it's just really complicated because even if you like ask people for permission, if YouTube was able to use its automatic content recognition system to recognize it, then it might not even matter. You would have to like contest it. Huh. I don't know. I would say like you probably wouldn't get in trouble by just doing it, but you might. And even if you got permission, like even if you asked each creator for permission, you might still get in trouble from like a technical standpoint. So sorry, I don't have a great answer for you. You could certainly have my permission to use me saying that, but I don't have the bandwidth to like send everybody. So if you know how to do that, you have my permission to use it, but not the whole stream. But you can certainly use me saying your name. Also, if you email me and ask for, I don't know if this is news to you all watching, but pretty much everyone who emails me asking for like a short customized video gets it. So there's that. Just kind of like a cameo, like a hi. I do those all the time for people, but that has to come through my email because I'll never remember. Newspaper titles in the headquarters are neat. Oh yeah. I don't remember what they are off the top of my head, but I remember them being really cool. Yeah, it's just kind of hard to figure out how to pose this guy in like an action pose, you know? But I shouldn't complain about that. I'm sorry. He's still really rad. A really rad minifigure. And it's taken me a long time to build him as far as minifigures go because he's got 4 lightsabers. Who was at the writer's table that day like, hey, let's just give this guy 4 lightsabers. There he is, everybody. Here, I'm going to zoom in. Zoom in on the Grievous. Wow. Man, some design went into this minifig. Look at him. He's like... Oh, I just broke his arm off. I broke one of his arms off. Too bad he only has 3 arms left. I got to look up what he looked like before he became this. I'm not being kind to my focus. All right. Really rad minifig. I'm amazed that he somehow fits into that cockpit, but I suppose I'll figure that out when we're done building. And let's see. Oh, there's the projectile that goes underneath. We'll hold on to that. Maybe I can build this side faster since I've already done it once as a mirror image. Joshua Talks Food says, hi, I like your YouTube channel. Thank you very much, Joshua. Appreciate it. Do you talk food? DJ Switch says, okay, so hear me out. This guy steals lightsabers from the Jedi he defeats. He keeps them in trophies and uses them all the same time. Oh, and he can't breathe. Yeah. What's your point? Yeah, you always want to get permission. I'm trying to in writing is always, oh, you're saying it's like that's the writer's table. In writing, it's always best just in case you get caught by an automated content sweep. Oh yeah, permission in writing. Yeah, that's the thing. That's how it happens on YouTube. It's all automated. The sales pitch for Grievous, yeah. Joshua Talks Food. Sounds good. You sound like you have a cooking channel or a food channel. Oh, you do both. You have a channel where you talk about food and a channel where you cook. That's cool. Cool, man. Brick Von Baron says, I thought having a small camp of all my favorite Lego media folks saying my username would be a cool, fun short to add. Oh, a small comp. That could be cool. Joshua Talks Food. You're also a kid? And you cook? That's awesome. I don't cook much. Danny is an incredible cook, and she does most of the cooking around here. I wash most of the dishes. And my oldest daughter loves to like bake and stuff. So she really likes to help with the cooking in the house. Is this right? That I'm doing better on this one. I haven't made as many mistakes as I did on the other side. DJ Switch says, man, I'm 37 and I can't cook anything. So you got one up on me. DJ Switch, has your birthday already come this year, or are you still waiting for your birthday this year? "37 is an age I am very familiar with." Very familiar. April. All right. Cool. I don't want to ask on the stream, but the next time we see each other, DJ Switch, I need you to tell me your birthday. Because, well, I'd like to know, but I'm not asking you to say it publicly. Well, if you've joined us recently, we're in bag 3 of General Grievous's Starfighter. We are moving right along, making some progress. I think I'll be done by the top of the hour. It's been a lovely time so far, hanging with y'all in the live chat. Okay, that goes over there. Is that it? I don't mind. It's April 17th. Your birthday is very close to my wife's birthday. Very, very close. Not the same. And I mean like same year and same month. My wife was born just a handful of days after you. And then I was born a few months later. So there you go. Brick Jedi says, how long has that set been out? At least a year. I've had it sitting around here for something like a year. I'm not totally sure off the top of my head when it came out. Although I've got the box right here. I could look at the... this is 2020. So it has been out for at least... Well, it's been out for at least a year, but it has not been out for 2 years. So there you go. That is the answer to that question. Yeah, class of 02, exactly right. DJ Switch, did you grow up around here? I didn't, but Brick Von Baron says, I gained some weight once I learned to cook. Haha. I need to figure out how to get my music going during the live stream. I really miss it. I think it's a little more interesting. Trevor Baker is here. Hey, Trevor Baker. So we have a cook and a baker in the live chat. You know, I wonder if it may have more to do with like the mood I'm in when someone pops into the chat. And maybe that's what inspires me to sing people's names. I don't know. We might have to do a study on that. And there's the music. LOL. Yeah. Oregon City until about 5 years ago. Graduated from Gladstone High. Okay. So you probably went to high school with some of Mark's friends. Anyway. Because I know Mark has a lot of friends there in Gladstone. And I don't think that's where Mark went to high school, but he has a lot of friends who went to high school there. DJ Switch says, hit me up about the music. I can help if it's a tech thing. Yeah, I will. I mean, it's sort of a tech thing. I mean, the real issue that I would love to tackle one day is having the right setup to allow me to play music and sing to it and have it all get to the live stream at the same time so that I can play music and sing along with it and have it like sound to the live stream, to the live viewer, like it's together. Because here in StreamYard, if I play if I play a video that has music in it, whether it's natively in StreamYard or playing from my computer, it doesn't matter what the end user hears. It does not sync up. So I think it needs to be like before the audio gets to my computer, it needs to be mixed. And maybe I just need a little mixer and like a device to play music from. But I haven't quite figured that one out yet. Sweet. Sounds great. Brickaroo Bonsai is here and says, mixing board. Kurt Bargman says, appreciate all the videos lately you have put out. Keep it up. Hey, you know what? No problem. I appreciate you. Keep watching. If you like these videos, please subscribe and hit the bell icon because that helps me get my notifications out there. And the more people that are watching, the more the YouTube thing works and the more sense it makes to me to keep doing it, right? So thank you very much for your support. I appreciate you all. I'm going to full screen myself for that. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Boone Builds community. I couldn't do it without you. All right, I'm plugging away here. Now I feel like I got relaxed because I reached a point in the stream where I'm like, oh, I got plenty of time. And then I got so relaxed that now I'm like on the other side. I'm feeling nervous about having enough time because I really want to be done with this in 27 minutes. Oh, no. Look at these pieces. I've got plenty of time. Okay. I still have plenty of time. But on the other side, on the mirror image of this model that I'm building right here that's going to get attached to General Grievous' starship, I was talking in the chat and I was making a lot of mistakes. Okay, what is that? Bretsky, Trevor, just smash the thumbs up. Oh, Trevor, thank you. Bretsky says, Trevor Baker, check out set pickups. What does that mean? Trevor at Bretsky. Did it for you, Trevor. I don't know. I'm pressing on. Ba-ba-da-ba. I got one foot out the door. I think that's like a CCM song. I don't know, from like the 90s or early 2000s or something. Anyway, I digress. Sweet pickups. What are you guys talking about? That set pickups? What does that mean? Modulex Chris is here. Hey, everybody. That's some dedication naming your YouTube account after. Do you build with Modulex on your YouTube channel? Like exclusively Modulex? That would be like I said, that would be some real dedication because that stuff is not easy to come across. It hasn't been manufactured, I don't think, for many years, but it's awesome. The last time I was in Denmark, I saw a bunch of Modulex at a thrift store, and I kind of wish I had bought some. I didn't buy any, but Bretsky says, just telling him I went to the store this morning, picked up Home Alone and the Tumbler and Mini Disney Castle. Awesome. Okay, that Mini Disney Castle, I think it's incredible. The price point for something like the Disney Castle, and it's just the perfect size, but it's got all these great little things that make this itty bitty build super awesome. I had one and I gave it away. Kind of wish I had kept it, but I enjoy giving stuff away. So there you go. I guess that's how it goes. You can't have both. You can't have your cake and give it away too. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. All right. Man, there really seem like a very few number of pieces here at this point. DJ Switch says, it's hard to buy sets for my wife because I always want to build them myself. Yeah, my wife actually just started building recently. Fairly recently, she just started kind of enjoying it. Sorry about the yawns. I think I need to take a nap today. I don't know why. Maybe Halloween. Modulux Chris says, my latest Modulux build was a 1/10 scale Ferrari F1. Cool. That sounds awesome. 1/10 scale? Like 1/10 of the real Ferrari? I am one of the more dedicated Modulux collectors in the US. Just crossed 200,000 parts in just the Modulux parts collection. Modulux Chris, that is incredible. Incredible. I love that. That's cool. I think Modulux is really rad. I just don't have a single piece of it. All right, let's see. How does this do its thing? Yeah, there we go. See? Oh, that's why they give you this little thing right here, because that's what you push on. Ooh. All right. I got a lot of glare on my manual over here. I should just switch to I should switch to manual on screen. That would probably help me interact with the chat a little bit. Like if I had this stuff here and I could have the chat right there and then I could have my building instructions right there, then I could be looking at you all the whole time. That would actually help a lot. I just plugged in this middle screen the other day. So all I have to do is just kind of like line them up and make sure that I take the time before a stream to pull the instructions up on online. Jeff says, on one hand, I'm glad I have the Firehouse. On the second hand, no numbered bags. No numbered bags in the Firehouse? I didn't remember that. I mean, it's true if you say it. But that must have been one of the last sets that didn't have numbered bags. What came out before Lego? Came out before Lego started doing numbered bags? Is that what you mean? Okay, here's another little connection that I enjoy. I'll show you this one close up. Or I guess that's closer. How much closer can I get? My 3 mode is, this is good. So we've got the Technic pin that is like the 3/4. It's like got a half Technic pin on one side and then a quarter Technic pin on the other side. Well, it's technically, it's like half on one side and a full on the other side, but people call the one with half and a stud half. So this is like half plus a quarter. I don't know. And then this little wheelie bob here, like a pulley wheel, can go over this and then snap right into there. I like how they did that. Then it's not like twirling around on you. And it actually holds this in place. Oh, and I got to see, how did I do that? Did I do that at a... I wasn't necessarily paying attention when I put the other side on, because this is sort of now at like a 30-degree angle. But it looks to be a mirror image of the other side, so I'm just going to leave it. I don't know what 100% it's supposed to be, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Trevor says, just the Home Alone house, and my son wants to give me the tumbler for Christmas, and we're waiting for 2 times points for the Titanic. Yeah, I might try to get the Titanic in 2022. I'm not going to have it before the end of the year. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. I'm not really all that interested in Titanic, but it's like the Coliseum. I sort of want to like have the set and build something else out of it. Maybe. We'll see. Both Tumbler and Titanic are sold out. Yeah, see, I'll just wait until it comes back in stock. I just broke something off here. This. That's a little troubling. Oh, cool. Look at that. Now there's no... I missed some stuff here because there's no way all that stuff is not supposed to be... Okay, that's that. This goes here. This goes here. This one goes like this. Okay. Oh, and then these are... Is he supposed to have more arms? Or these are the other... Huh. I'm trying to wrap my head around why there's so many arms in here. Oh, there's one extra of each? No, these are the same. There must be two variations of the prints. That's what it is. Okay, so there's one extra of each. And there's printing that goes the other way. All right. Didn't catch that when I built the Grievous fig. Now we've got it. Yeah, there's 2 spare arms. That makes sense because each one has a different print. So there's like a left arm print and a right arm print. You can see that. It's just all about the direction it moves. Okay. And then here we put in the stud shooter studs. And probably on the next page, we'll put in the thing below. Yep. So we've got a missile down below that fires. And it goes in like this. And then this is what that cool thing is down below. And you just press this and it makes it fire. I really like when they integrate sort of an extra little function to make these fire instead of just making it the kind of thing where it sticks out and you just flick it to fire it. I just think this is cool. Don't all arms affix? I thought he had 2 extra arms. Well, maybe I just missed a spot. Maybe I just missed it. Have I gone back far enough or too far? Where do I start the bag 3? I just saw it. I just saw a bunch of lightsaber blades. You put 2 arms on, and then you put 2 more arms on. Now, he only has 4 arms and 2 legs. So there are 2 extra arms. So we got our flick fire in, and then let's see, we got to take all the lightsabers out. So, yep, the instructions do show putting the lightsabers into these secret compartments over here. There, it goes like that. And I can put a lightsaber in. Where do they go? Down in the red. Do another one. And then that shuts. And the lightsabers are inside. This is pretty cool, especially for a figure that has 4 lightsabers, that they give you this nice little intentional spot to put them. And it like is totally concealed. And then he can go in the cockpit like this. And what happens? I guess he just has to kind of like sit in there like that. Barely. He barely fits. But there he is. Inside. And then you can fly around. It's very swooshable. Nice. And the landing gear in the back sort of becomes a tail and then becomes landing gear. So it sits nice and flush. Although it doesn't really need it. But it sort of tips back. Like it's weighted just right that it sits without it. But it's really easily to tip back. So that goes down and then it's got this nice landing gear. Cool. Well, there it is, everybody. Darth Grievous's Starfighter. I like this ship. I sort of want to build it in a different color. I think it would look really cool in like sand green or something like that. I might try to recolor this thing, but I've got other ideas of what to do with it first. So keep an eye out for that. If you don't want to miss it, please subscribe to Boone Builds. Please click that bell icon so you get those notifications. And hit that thumbs up button. Hit that like button if you like this video. That certainly helps. And while you're at it, why not go over there to the comments under the video and let us all know you were here, because as soon as we're gone, well, I guess we get to watch the live chat replay. But comments are also cool. You're all awesome. Sergeant Bricks, Alexander, DJ Switch, Luke, Brick Jedi, Choops, Brick Von Baron, everybody who was here. Thank you so much for watching. Bretsky, Trevor Baker, Jeff McElwee, Modulix Chris, you're all rad. Thanks to 36 Bricks for that super chat earlier. And until next time, I hope you go build something.